Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Wednesday, guys. We saw like some crazy market moves, especially on indices. As this week there was some like much of economic news. So yeah, but we here. So let's start with France40. France40 is like trying to recover, guys. It's trying to recover, but it means uh, now this bearish momentum is no longer that strong. It means very soon, we're going to see the market breaking this resistance. You see, very soon we're going to see the market breaking this resistance. But don't forget that we are still under this bearish momentum, which means it's possible that the market can still respect this area and continue going lower. You see, even if we see that this recovery here, it's very strong, maybe we might see the market creating some breakouts around that area. Then maybe we'll see maybe later on, especially when they release Fed interest rates, because now they're the ones which they're just holding us back. We just want to see them like go through that, and then we done. Maybe we can have a normal trading week, because when we waiting for Fed interest rate, guys, it's similar to waiting for NFP. The market will just go crazy up and down because of NFP. You see. So, and this thing affects us because mostly USD is used as a major currency. That's why we see the market reacting to everything that US dollar is doing. You see. So what do we see actually on France40? We see that we still on bearish momentum, but so not on bearish momentum. Sorry, we still having that bearish resistance, which means even if we see this bullish move now, it means it's possible that the market can respect this area, since the area has been respected for several times. You can see that. So the area has been respected several times. So it's possible that the market can also repeat the same thing and respect the market going lower like that. You see, or the opposite can also happen. Maybe we might see the market creating some crazy bullish momentum, breaking that resistance and going higher, and which is something that we love, because mostly I just buy only the indices. I only buy, I don't sell. So, and it's also working for me, guys. It's not like it's not working. Yes, we do lose sometimes, but the overall is we also making cash with the strategy. So everyone should have their own strategy. So if you don't have a strategy, then you are actually playing with fire. You should have something that you rely on. If those conditions are not met, you know that, okay, I will look at something else, or maybe some like different conditions. So yeah, now we are on German 30. On German 30, guys, I think this one gave us a nice clue about this support. But even though the market was just going crazy, we never thought maybe the market was going to respect this area. Why? Because we had some different areas along the way which the market never respected. So we thrown everything and the market was just breaking everything. So it means we were not really sure which one is the market is going to respect. But we see that the market respected this area. Then what is happening now? The market is now pushing up. But remember, the market won't just push up straight. I still think, even if maybe when we draw the resistance line is going to be there, but I still think that the market is trying to recover nicely. Don't just expect the market to go up like very straight like that. Expect the market to have the higher highs and the higher lows, you see. So that way you won't panic, because you know that, okay, if maybe you missed it here, you were going to get it here. If you missed it here, maybe you were going to get it somewhere there, something like this, something like that. You see, it's where you're going to get it, something you're going to get something like that. So don't just say now we missed everything. It means it means you're no longer in a trade. No, you can still trade. And please, guys, don't chase trades. Especially this week, we never traded that much. Because we had some losses and we don't want to add more actually. So we want to recover our losses, but not at once. You know, another enemy for us, especially when we trade, is if maybe let's say you lose maybe $100. The next trade that you take, most likely you just want to recover whatever that you lost, and we end up losing more because we want to recover at once. You see, so make that $20, $10 close. They will all add up until you reach whatever that you want to reach, and you can even go further than that. So the overall picture for enough with preaching, guys. For overall picture here is we see that the market is still on bullish momentum, but we expect to see waves like this. You see, but around this area, you should draw that resistance. You should know that if you have that, you know that okay, maybe this should be your first to take profit. Around this area, we also have another resistance, which I think maybe market on Friday or maybe next week, maybe the market will reach there. You see, even though the market won't just go straight there, but we just know that the market is going to reach there. And it's sad because we just looking at the market here and we know that the market is going to reach here maybe next week or a few days coming, but we still going to panic to buy around this level, which is funny because it's like we know where the market is going to go. Once you see this rejection, you start to panic. Next week the market is here and you know, oh, I missed this one, but you forgot that you were just panicking. So mostly use a very small lot size so that you don't panic. The negative won't go crazy, so it means you're not going to panic when you trade with a very small lot size. Sometimes what kills us is we need to make more at once. That's the thing also that makes us to lose. So let's go on US30 and see what we can get here. Remember, guys, we're using like a 4-hour time frame because I need to see a bigger picture. I need to see what's really happening here. So what I see is we are still under that bearish momentum, even though the market is now recovering. It means it might shows us, it might be a thing where the market is now creating an uptrend. The market can move like this. You see, we understand that we are still under this bearish momentum, I mean this bearish resistance, but you might find that the market is actually now creating a move going to the top, and if you get it somewhere here, if you get the market around these areas, guys, it might be an advantage because maybe next week, maybe on Friday, maybe Thursday, because today I think they're going to release the Fed interest rate. That pressure will be gone. The market might sell off maybe very quick or whatever, but what I know is the market will then after go back to normal. You see, the market won't react to that like for the whole day, so the market has to find that the market has to find that stability again, and then we'll see the market pushing up again. Remember, guys, you know they release like Fed interest rates 8 times per year. So it means when you check your chart per year, you can see that the market is actually pushing up. So it means this is just a hype for now. It's just hype maybe for a week, but after that will be for the investors will just forget about that, or they will just get used to whatever that is happening on the market. And until the next Fed interest coming again, we might see some crazy moves like this again. So you should get used to this. So don't panic when you see stuff like this. You see, so the overall picture is I still believe that the market is going to create something like this because I see here the market is trying to connect. If we go to a bit smaller time frame, we see that maybe that it might be a sign to show us that, you see this thing, I hope you can see that maybe this is a sign to show us that the market is turning into our uptrend, even if we did not break the resistance yet, but maybe the market is going to create something like this, boom, or it can even reach this area and continue to push up. It's possible. It's possible. So we should be smart enough to see that, guys. We should be smart enough to see that. So that is the overall picture for today. So let's go straight to NASDAQ. Let's go straight to NASDAQ. So the market is just gave us some headache this week. Actually, with this selling, we just thought maybe the market was going to have a very nice buy. So remember yesterday we had something like this. So I now see that the market confirmed that, because let me draw that again. Let me draw that again. It's a support. So you can see that the market actually respected this area. We thought because of this crazy week, I thought maybe the market won't respect this. So when we draw, everything just started to make sense. So you start to see that uptrend again, even if maybe here we had that resistance, but it's understandable. Why? Because here the market was like higher highs, or like it was very high, and it was like overbought. So that's why we saw that when we saw the market go, it's similar to here. If you try to draw those resistance, you will see them. So I think even around this area, we might have some nice buy opportunities, you see. But the thing is, the market won't. The market can act crazy, since there's news that are going on at the moment. Interest rates, obviously. So it means sometimes we can be safe to wait, or maybe you can just take small trades. I mean, with a very small lot size, because we don't know what will happen later on. The market can just go crazy, but most likely the market will respect our technical analysis. Even if maybe we have some crazy breakouts, the market will just come back and respect the same support or resistance. So it means we don't have to worry much. We have to worry, but not too much about the news, because most likely the market will still respect our trend line, resistance, and whatever, you see. So please, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So let's go straight to gold. We're moving fast, guys. We're moving fast. So gold, if you still remember gold, we had some if you checked my previous video, I talked about a very nice buy, and it seems like the market respected that, guys, you see. So this is an area, you see that area where we call a support, we call it a support. So I think yesterday the market was around, I don't know, maybe around here, or maybe somewhere there. I talked about the market pushing up. If I still remember, I said there was something. Yeah, I said something like that. I said maybe the market can create something like this, but since we are not very 100% sure about the resistance, it's possible that the market can shoot up, and we see that. So let's check that on a bit smaller time frame, which is 1 hour. Maybe we can see some nice. Yeah, maybe we can have something here. Let's see. Do you see that? We don't have to force these things, guys. There is where I was saying that might be our resistance. So you see that the market is now creating something. It's a breakout. You can see that now the market is creating something like that. So it's possible that when the market reaches this area, the market can now push higher, you see. I hope you can see that, guys. So that's all for gold. I expect the market to come here, respect this area, and to push up again, you see. That's what I think might happen on gold. So yeah, unless if maybe the market keeps going lower and reach our support again and push up, it's also possible. And with the news, everything is possible. So I would like everyone maybe just to stay out of the market today. You can just do your analysis, go do your analysis until you see how the news react, how the market will react to Fed interest rates. You see, if you understand that, even if you won't get the right direction, but at least you saw the market uh, before everything happens. You see. So what do we see on US oil? We are on US oil now. Let's go on a 4-hour time frame. So on a 4-hour time frame, guys, it shows us that the market is actually on a bearish move. You can see that it's on a bearish momentum. You can see this bearish momentum here. So this is a resistance that we use at the moment. So maybe the market is creating something like this. So you saw that the market has been respecting that area. Then the market tried to go back. Maybe the market is now going to push lower again. So we just expect the market to push lower as the market is respecting our resistance. So what if the market doesn't respect our resistance? It means maybe the market can break this area. Already we are in this trade. I think our stop loss is around this area. It means we'll be out. If not, it means the market can respect our resistance, and we will be in a very nice profit. You see. Yeah, that's what we do actually when we trade, guys. We look at these areas where the market respect. You can see the market respected this area several times. So which means that is actually a potential area. It's a potential area that we can say, let's see, it's a potential area where we can say the market can respect. It's not like we are like 100% no, but there's probability that the market can respect. Why? Because we see here the market was respecting that, and when we draw our resistance, everything just makes sense. So it means the market can create something like this. So we expect the market to respect this area as this area is being respected. So I think the market can reach even this level here, as we don't have a proper support around these areas. It's possible, you see. So let's go straight to, I think it's Euro USD. I think it's Euro USD. So most likely when you see the market, like indices trying to push up, mostly you will see that actually dollar is getting weaker, a little bit weak. You can see that now euro is pushing a little bit high, but here it seems like the market is still struggling. I think there is a lot of consolidation. You can see that. So this means that when you see consolidation like this, just know that the market, it might be trying to get some direction. The market can shoot higher or lower. Actually, the market is just deciding. When the market is doing something like this, it's still deciding. It means there is 50-50 bearish side and the bullish side. So it means it's just 50-50. Until the other one wins, then we will see the market to take a direction. You see. So so when you see the market creating something like that, just know that it's actually the market is trying to get a direction. But I'm not surprised, guys, since we had some crazy moves this week. So you see, sometimes there's other days or other weeks where we just have to just do the analysis and do nothing. As long as you don't lose anything, guys, it's fine. It's much better than just losing. It's time to learn. Sometimes if we don't have this trade, it's where you start to learn things. How can you learn when you have trades open? Sometimes you have to just learn, and when you check, you don't even lose anything. You don't have trades. You can miss some moves, obviously, but at least tomorrow you learned something. You are a better person tomorrow because you took your time to learn. Most of us, when we start to trade, we forget about learning. You see, we forget about learning. We just think that we know, I've been trading. No, sometimes even if you know, try to enhance the way you trade, change something, add something. There is always a change in this game, guys. So if you think maybe you are still you know everything, then you have a problem. So yeah, that's what I see on Euro USD and on the market. So we're still under this resistance. It means if the market is shooting up, we have to respect the market might respect this area and push lower, or maybe this area can be broken. So it means every day you should have like two options, that if this doesn't happen, then maybe this will happen, something like that. So even if when you go wrong, you're not going to get angry on the market, because you already had two options. It means the one that you chose actually is not actually right. You chose the wrong one, and which is fine, because that's how the market do its thing. You see. So thanks, guys. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. Wow.